guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today we will be making these really pretty flowers, and they are made out of coffee filters. I'm sure you've probably seen similar things to these before, but I've never tried them, so I wanted to try them with you. I already made these and they were super easy. So the things that you'll need for this project: you will of course need some coffee filters. I have 2, and I do that 2 at a time. You need a piece of cardstock and a 1-inch punch. You need a spray bottle with water. You will need some Crayola kids markers. I grabbed these out of my daughter's desk. You'll need some buttons or rhinestones, whatever you want to put in the center of your flowers, some glue, and some scissors. And then to protect your surface, I just have a plastic mat here and a paper towel. So the first thing that you want to do is flatten out your coffee filters. This is the 4-cup coffee filter, and I picked up a package of them from the Dollar Tree. So flatten those out, and then just start taking your markers and coloring all over. Just the top one, just doing random colors. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I go in with another color. This marker's a little dull, but that's okay. I'll use as much as I can out of it, and I'll add another color. These are pretty old markers. That one's got a lot there. All right. I'll add some of this purple here. I've done these before with my preschool class. We actually have made like butterflies, and we did a world when we were learning about creation. So once you have your entire thing covered, you want to take your spray bottle and just drench it with the water. And I put one underneath it because the color will soak through onto the one underneath and make that one really pretty as well. Otherwise, it will just seep through and go onto your paper towel, and then you'll lose all that color. So just drench it, and then you just want to let it sit and spread out. You can keep adding water if you want. If you want, you can take and scrunch it together to mix the colors up a little bit, but it does a lot of work on its own and just starts to move around and create really pretty colors on your so I just think that looks so beautiful. Look at that, so pretty. So now, when you have it the way that you want it, you can go in and add more color if you want and spray it a bit more, but I really like the way this is. I think that looks really pretty. It's a very subtle color. Now you just want to lay them out and let them dry. And depending on, you can use your heat gun and dry it that way, or you can air dry it, and it should take like about an hour or so to let them dry. So you could do a whole bunch of these and then let them dry at one time and come back to them. And you know what? I think this would be great as well to use in pages in your junk journal. You can have really pretty pages in your junk journal this way. I think that would be awesome because this is the perfect size to fold in half and use as an insert into your book. All right, so I'm going to set these aside to let them dry. I have one that's already dried and go ahead and finish this flower. So I have this one. I used purple and red and pink and yellow in this, and that's what I made these from. So what I did was I fold it in fourths, and then I took my scissors and I just cut this pretty much like right down the middle there. So I have two sections, and then what I did, I'll start on this side. I went and I made like a sort of a heart, but not quite, just like a little M. And that makes the petals. So there's 4 there. And I'll cut this one as well. And out of 1 coffee filter, you can make 2 flowers. And then if you did the bigger size coffee filters, of course you could make more that way. And then I just cut 2 more sections out of this one. Like that. Like that. All right, now what you want to do is take these and pinch them together at the bottom, just like that. And they stay together pretty well. And just go through and pinch all of your petals. All right, so with all of your petals scrunched at the bottom, you want to take your cardstock and punch 2 1-inch circles. And then take your glue and you'll put a round of glue right in the center, about a dime sized. And I'm just going to go ahead and make both of these at the same time. So now what you want to do is take your petals and just start sticking them onto the glue. And you want to overlap them a little bit. I put 4 petals on the bottom. Like that. I'll go ahead and do this one. Now you want to add another round of glue on top of that in the center. Now with the remaining petals, I would offset and put them in between the petal that is on the bottom, in between 2 of the petals. that's the way they look, like that. And to me, I think that looks great. You could take another petal and kind of curl it or scrunch it a little bit more and put a center, and that would just be a beautiful flower just like that. And you can spray these with, of course it would be, you know, if you have like an alcohol glitter mist or something like that, you could try spraying that on here as well. That would be really pretty. Or you could put some Mod Podge on the ends and dip it into glitter, and that would be really pretty. But for these, I'm just going to be putting down a button. I have this jar of buttons that I got in an antique shop, so I'm going to find a pretty one here. Let's see. Another one of these. There seems to be a bunch of those in there, so I'll just add that on the top. Like that. And these would be really pretty to decorate a tag with, or just to put on a scrapbook page or a journal page. I'm probably going to be using these in some junk journals coming up soon, because I plan on doing like a mermaid and unicorn, so like the really bright rainbow or pinks and purples and things like that. So let's see, I can find another button in here. Let's go ahead and use that one. I'm almost out of glue. All right, just like that. So these turn out really pretty, and they're so easy and quick. I will show pictures of the purple and green and blue ones that I am making. They are not dry yet, so, but I will include pictures at the end of this video if you want to see those too. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.